All right, I'm Deanna, and I'm here with Haven Madison. Thank you for coming by and showing Sacramento some love.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah. At 16, which is so young, you auditioned for American Idol.
Yeah.
Made it to the top 8. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And what did you learn from that process?
A lot. It's kind of like an extreme music boot camp that you go through so fast. I learned a lot about it's like a vocal marathon. I learned a lot about how to take care of my voice. I learned a lot about who I am as an artist and trying to figure out how to make each song I was singing my own. And I learned a lot about working with people and working with a really fast and short deadline.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then you got to sing with Katy Perry, which a lot of
Yeah.
people don't get to do.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else that you would love to sing with?
I would love to collab with Miley Cyrus. She is one of my favorite artists, and I think that would be incredible.
Oh, her voice is amazing.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, I could see your voices blending. That would be amazing.
I would die.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah. With American Idol, was there anything that surprised you that you just weren't expecting?
I mean, aside from me doing well, that surprised me. Probably being a minor on the show, there was a lot of different rules for minors. So it was it's a very different experience if you're a minor than if you're an adult.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, let's talk Castle because this song is amazing.
Thank you.
The way you sing it, it's just so good. Did you know that you could go and do that, such a powerful performance?
No, honestly, I always like to gaslight myself. Like, you will never hear me say that that's out of my range, even if it most definitely is. So I knew that I was capable of doing things like that, but I didn't know to what extent. And this was the first song that I really unlocked different placements in my voice, and now singing it on tour and singing it every day for 30 days straight, really learning what is my voice capable of. And it wouldn't have. I don't think I would have learned that if it wasn't for.
And the lyrics behind it was what inspired you to write Castle? Was it one relationship, one event, or was it?
Yeah, honestly, it's like a song of hope amidst heartbreak. It's talking about what I've been through, and it's about finding that person that's worth tearing down those walls and worth loving again. I haven't found that person. I would love to find him, but yeah, no, it's about learning to put yourself out there again and learn the lesson.
Yeah, and I think that's so relatable. To anyone who's either a teenager or, older.
Right,
yeah.
Right, yeah, because post-heartbreak, it's like, screw that, I'm done.
Right. Now, recently you did put up a video that I thought was so raw and authentic. And it was you in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And you had an emotional day. And you found out that same day that your song was the second most added to radio.
Yeah.
What were you going through? What made you post that video?
I mean, it was just, I have a whole album in my phone of videos of me throughout the whole process so that I can continue to look back and see where I've come. Because I think one of the hard things about music and just life in general is you set the bar, and right when you get close to meeting that, you raise the bar again. And it's hard to remember that I'm standing in what I prayed for.
Yeah.
So I keep kind of video diaries of everything so that I can look back and be like, wow, a year ago, I would be amazed at where I'm at, even though it's hard and I want the next thing, just for perspective. So I honestly took the video more just for myself, because yeah, I'd had a really emotional day and a really emotional few months, and honestly the last year. I lost a lot of friends coming off of American Idol, and I moved to Nashville before I'd even turned 18. Just really had kind of been uplifted from everything normal, thrown into this thing, and was just kind of afraid maybe I'm not good enough. And yeah, it was just a crazy moment, and the timing of it all, and it just was the perfect thing to remind me that I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
And I feel like people really don't talk about the negative of what artists experience, and you said losing friends. And do you wish more people would be honest about that?
I do, honestly. I think it's been amazing having older people in the music career who have kind of mentored me, and a great example is Lainey Wilson. I remember talking to her and being like, I'm so confused why these people just don't like me for a version of me that isn't true. And she was like, I lost everybody. And it's a really weirdly common thing that people don't realize. What I had a comment on that video, and it was it's just a job, but it's not. To be a musician to the level of that I want to be, it's your entire life. You have to lose a lot to gain a lot. And yeah, I'm grateful that there's other people that have done it.
And then Christian Chenoweth commented on How amazing is that?
I was gagged. I'm a closeted theater kid. Like, I love theater. And when I saw that, I immediately called my mom and I was like, Mom, like the original Glinda.
Right.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like so excited about that. And she's so cool. And I would love to meet her.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could happen. It really could for you.
Oh my God, that'd be crazy.
Would you consider doing theater in the future?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, it's on my bucket. I have a very extensive bucket list. I'm a very goal-oriented person.
Yeah.
But it is on my bucket list. I would love to do Broadway at some point in my life. I grew up in theater. I grew up acting. I love it so much. I just got into like TV film acting, so been doing that. But I would love to be on Broadway, and my dream role would be being Mia in La La Land on Broadway because I know they're about to put it on Broadway. So
that would be amazing.
Die for that. At some point in my life, I would do it. I would break my own like pinky to make sure that I could do that.
I mean, you got to put it out there. You got to put it, manifest it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
I would love it. That whole movie is like my entire personality, I fear.
It's one of my favorites too.
It's the best.
Now, with this radio promo tour, you're just from city to city. What do you do for self-care? How do you come back to center?
Oh my goodness. Well, we were actually just talking about this. I love a nap.
Yes.
I love a little sleep. I grew up on a tour bus, so a moving vehicle like literally puts me out. So if that means I'm in an Uber or I'm on the plane, like I am probably mouth wide open, snoring, getting my rest. So that's super important. Also, just for my voice, that's important.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. If you're a guitar player and you don't get a lot of sleep, your guitar sounds the same. But if you're a singer and you don't get a lot of sleep, your voice does not sound the same. So definitely trying to protect that. And then also I'm a person of faith and friends and family. And so I'm always on FaceTime with somebody, telling them about what's going on and keeping my friends updated. I'm so grateful I have people that care. My mom has Snapchat, so I'd be sending her Snapchat vlogs, but yeah.
That's awesome. And what do you see yourself doing next? What's next for you?
A lot. There's a lot. I was just looking at my calendar like, holy cow, how am I going to do this? Going back out for some more radio show days, and then working on a project that I'm really, really excited about. I feel like my writing has completely evolved, and it is actually a little terrifying. I keep feeding the stuff I'm writing, so I keep getting nervous. I'm like, eventually I'm going to hit a threshold, and I'm scared. But I'm just super excited about the songs I'm working on, and going on a tour in the fall that I'm really excited about. So yeah,
that'll be fun. It's all up from here. I feel like you're just getting started.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's a ramp.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody telling me that when I was younger, and I was like, oh yeah, totally. And now that I'm in it, I'm like, holy cow, it is a ramp. It is not stairs.
No, but you're ready for anything.
I love it. I'm so grateful. I love what I'm doing.
Well, thank you so much, Haven, for coming by, and we're going to hear from you next.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.